What's going on, y'all? Today we're going to be talking about some Metazoo news, and we're going to be opening up these little Halloween promos. I've been really busy the past few days. We went to the Fort Worth tournament for Pro Support Weekend, so I'm just going to kind of go over some announcements that I've seen in the Discord. I didn't feel like saving the pictures to my computer, so we're just going to go through the actual Discord, and then we're going to open up these Halloween promos. I haven't had a chance to do that yet, so let us see what we got going on here. All right, so they kind of gave a little spoiler. All right, they have this little chibi Bigfoot here that I'm really excited about. I'm actually very excited about Wilderness. This past weekend I ended up playing Forest because I still think that deck is super duper strong, and especially with the tech cards that came out in Nightfall, I think it's a really good contender. Obviously it is super weak when you're playing the Gummies, 2 fireballs, but other than that I really think it has a good shot. It performed pretty well for me last weekend. I ended up losing to Lightning, which, you know, not a huge surprise there. I got hit with the New Year, New Beginning, and pretty much discarded a really nice hand that I had, and unfortunately it was single elimination until you got into top 8. But that's not what we're here to talk about. I'm just very excited for Wilderness to come out. I think it's going to be a great set, and it's actually rumored that Bigfoot is going to be the star of the show. So Cryptid Con is something that is in the works, or it's not even in the works, it's going to happen, and it looks like this is going to be the promo for it. The Artifact business card, a collaboration between Metazoo and Cryptid Con. And yeah, the original, you know how the promos go, the original owners, yada yada yada. So that's pretty sick. It looks like he's on a rocket going to Mars. I'm not sure. That's pretty cool though. And a lot of you either know or don't know, but whenever you usually win tournaments, they hand out first place, second place, third place medals in card form, and they're actually really playable. And this card is really good. It says you must fatigue 3 to use this artifact. Fatigue this page to grant 50 plus life points and damage to all beasties under your control at the end of your turn. All effects afflicting your beasties are removed. So even the participation award medal is really great. I actually ended up using it last weekend from the ones I got from Cryptidcon. It's a great card. They're nice little collector's pieces, but they're actually highly playable. So the third place one basically is a 0 cost, and yeah. So I don't really know what's going on here. The third place one is just easier to use than this one, and maybe it's not a misprint, you know, for such a great card. Maybe you really do have to pay 5 or I'm not totally sure, but either way, this card's really dope. Last weekend was a good time. We're gonna have that deck profile out from Easton soon. He ended up getting second, and he played Water for the tournament. Here we go. Some more news. I think the pins are shipping out, so you should be getting your pin collections here soon. I unfortunately slept on that, so I won't be getting any of those, but I know they come with promo cards, so I'm going to be looking to get my hands on pretty much, yeah, all of it. I don't know, because now that I'm looking at it, I'm like, man, what was I thinking? You know, I just wasn't paying attention, and of course, pretty sure it sold out pretty quickly. Got to get that Squonk, though. They announced a new artist recently. I think her name is Afton. I don't remember her last name. I ended up finding her Instagram because Metazoo shouted her out. A lot of really cool art. So you should definitely check that out. The more people they add, the better. These illustrations are looking really nice. And this was the Pro Support Weekend I was talking about. It was in Fort Worth. It was a learn to play, but then there was also a constructed tournament. So they did like, how many did they do? 4 or 5, maybe 6, 8 pods, and the top 2 would move into top 8. So yeah, that was pretty cool. I got knocked out right before top 8. Lightning is a really good deck, and I just wanted to play Forest. I wanted to see what it could do, and not having a side deck for single elimination really was a bummer, because I really think that, you know, with the right tech cards, like the birthday anniversary or the first year anniversary card, I forget what it's called, but that card's amazing. Basically takes all the status effects or the traits off of all opposing, or I mean actually all beasties, but still it's really good, especially to counter quets and all that good stuff. Yeah, this was top 8 right here. So this is Herman. I ended up losing to him. He was piloting Lightning. And we had Kai and Logan from Dallas. Easton also from Austin. He's on the squad. He's the one that ended up getting second. Logan was the one that got first place, and he played Quetz. I forgot this guy's name. Ed from Dallas. And we have another, I think this guy might be from Dallas. I don't remember, but this is our other homie from New York. So it was a really good event. It was a really good time. And yeah, the more tournaments, the better. And here's some leaked art. I mean, some sketches, I guess, from Wilderness. I'm telling you, I'm getting really hype on Wilderness. I think it's going to be an amazing set. Ground might be doing something great from it, but I think Forest is going to benefit the most from it. And yeah, honestly, I can't wait. March couldn't come quicker. I'm still super obsessed with the Nightfall cards, but now that I'm like so into Forest, I'm like, man, what's next for it? I'm just really excited. And I think here is the Cryptid Con banner right here. So word on the street is they're not going to have room for a tournament. So I'm not really sure. Obviously, I think Cryptid Con is already a thing. I'm not sure if it's new or not, but Metazoo is just going to collaborate with them this year. If I'm wrong, let me know in the comments. I haven't done like a ton of research on it, and I don't even know where it's going to be, but maybe it's going to be in the new year. I don't think it's going to be before then. Could be totally wrong. And this is very exciting too. We have the Spellbooks 2nd edition. I honestly cannot wait for 2nd edition Cryptid Nation. I didn't really get to open up that much 1st edition stuff, so I see myself going a little crazy with the 2nd edition stuff. I honestly am just so excited for it. And last, we have a couple more things to look at before we open these Halloween promos. We have the Chapter 4 cover right here. Chapter 3 hits Amazon this week, and they said Chapter 4 will follow shortly after. So this cover looks really sick. What does it say? He's finally here, the one we've been waiting for. Okay. And it's called A New Struggle, A New Friend. I'm really excited about this. It's going to be really neat. And finally, we have the binders shipping out. I'm so stoked on these binders. I ended up just getting everything. I was like, why not? You know, me and Courtney can have binders. I think I got one of everything. But this one right here was the one I really wanted. This one's sick. I'm a huge fan of the dark archetype. I know Headless Annie's in here. She's a fire. But hey, you know what? For this right now, you're an honorary dark beastie. Yeah, this is so cool. The Mocha Vampire is sick too. But alright, so that is pretty much a lot of the newer news right there. And one thing before we open up these Halloween promos, speaking of the tournament last weekend, if you're in Texas or in Austin more specifically, and you want to get into gameplay, just holler at me. Follow me on Instagram at ShawnDimension. That's probably the best way to message me, and we can get you started. There's a couple places we play here in town, and then we can get you set up in the Discord as well. I know there's a lot of gameplay going on in Dallas, so even if you just live in Texas in general, just reach out to me. We want to keep growing this player community as much as we can. So without further ado, let us get started with these Halloween promos. Alright, so these promos quasi make me nervous. I have 5 of the 2020, 5 of the 2021. I would like to keep 1 of each sealed, so if I pull what I want out of them, that is definitely going to happen. But let's go ahead and get this first one opened up. And before we get started, remember to like and subscribe if you like the content I got going on. Truly appreciate it. And let's keep it moving. We have the Beastie Bash right here. This one says the spell can only be contracted during October. Target caster that has eaten candy this game is dealt 50 damage. So it's kind of like a what do you call that? A counter to the other ones, because some of the other cards say you have to be eating candy to contract them. And like I said, we will have Easton's 2nd place deck profile out this week. I just wanted to kind of drop something today and open some packs and keep these good vibes going. Boom. Uh-oh. I'm shook. Another Beastie Bash. I'm shook. I know clumping was an issue for most people, but for some people it wasn't, so I'm hoping. Oh no. I mean, these are basically reprints anyways, so I'm definitely going to open at least 1 more of these. But I might just keep the last one sealed, I guess. I can always trade for the Wendigo or the other one that I want. And yeah, I can already see what the card is. Unfortunately, it's another Beastie Bash. Kind of a bummer, but it's all good. Not really too worried about it, honestly. And let's get open one of these 2021 ones. So these ones are the first editions of the 2021. And let's go. Oh, sick. See, I was really into this one. I really wanted this card. This card is so nice, y'all. Like, you can really just see, oh my god, this card is sick. Yeah, I'm hype on this. This is so dope. This says you can only contract this if you are eating candy. I wonder if hollow bleeds are a thing with Metazoo, because check this out down here. It is straight up leaking, y'all. But you fatigue this page into the afterlife and generates any 2 aura of any type, basically. So I'm interested to see if you can play this in like actual sanctioned tournaments, because usually they only let you do fourth wall stuff that you like write down. So I'm not totally sure, but nonetheless, this is a really cool card. We'll go ahead and just put that right there. And hopefully we can pull the little Piazza bird gummies. That would be really sick. I'm trying to think what else is in the 2021 that I'd really like. But hey, if we're clumping with the candy bars, you know, I'm not gonna be, or with the pops, or they're not popsicles, dude. The the Chaos Crystal Crunch. If we're gonna get clumped with those, that's not too bad. Okay, so it looks like there's a holo print on this whole card as well. And this one's the Headless Horseman's Pumpkin Gummies, okay? This one only can contract in October. Or no, you can only contract if you're eating candy, fatigue this page, yada yada. And beasties get +10 attack that turn. I'm really excited about the Christmas promos. I need that New Year's New Beginning. That card straight up ruined my day. I thought, yeah, I was playing Forest, like I said, and I had like high hopes for it. So yeah, it just not off to a good start. And then you're playing Lightning and they go so fast. So bam. All right, so I wonder if I'm gonna open these last two. You know what, I mean, I have a million things sealed, so let's just do it. I want the cards, man. Can this be the little Piazza gummies? But yeah, New Year, New Beginning is so good. New Beginning's awesome. Oh, different card at least. Ludwig Lemon Drop. So it pretty much does the exact same thing as the other one. And for video purposes of just getting this last one open, let us find out. Dang, yeah, 5 Beastie Bash in a row. Oof. Big oof. But super hype on this one. Obviously, like, this was definitely the ones I wanted, and the little Piazza gummies, but I'm sure I'll get my hands on them sooner or later. But that is some Metazoo news, guys, and we just wanted to get these little Halloween promos opened up. So I always appreciate the support. So remember to like and subscribe if you like the content I got going on. I truly appreciate it. Drop the comments down below if you had clumping issues. Cryptid Nation 2nd edition coming out soon, man. I'm so excited about that. I can have a whole nother 30-minute video just about that, but I'm not going to do that. So I will see you guys later this week with that 2nd place deck profile, and I hope y'all have a good one. Good luck on your pulls. Later.